The shoebill is a large brooded bird that lives in the swamps of Uganda, East Africa, and Central Africa. It has a beak that is similar to a shoe, hence its name. It is believed to be linked to dinosaurs. They have a dark gray, blue-gray, feather-like collection with a big berry. They have big wings. When spread, they can reach 2.4 meters wide. They live near swamps in Uganda and places that have water. They love fishing as their main course meal, and they feed on small young crocodiles, among others. These feed on frogs and the rest, snakes and other small animals that live in water. They reach sexual maturity at the age of 3 to 4, and they share parental responsibility as they live monogamous while exchanging duties while feeding their young ones. When they are hatched out, they take their care of their young ones until 128 days, when they start living independently and solitarily. They make machine gun noise as they are trying to communicate to themselves. These birds provide their food to their young ones when they are very young. In most cases where there is availability of food, the young ones all survive, but when there is limited food, the one that is hatched out first kills the young one that is not yet fully matured and steady. It is considered one of the slowest birds in big birds while flying because it makes 150 sweeps per minute. It practices urihydrolysis to make its body cool during very, very hot conditions by releasing sweat around its body to ensure that it keeps cool while the liquid is vibrating. It also defecates on its feet to make its temperatures cool. This leaves marks of white after the droppings dry, making this bird keep cool due to reflections of its white legged structures. This bird always lays about 2 eggs averagely. This is to make sure that at least 1 egg can survive when the rest is taken. It sometimes produces about 3 or lays about 3 eggs. In this process, when one egg is hatched out first before the other, this one grows and gets stronger than the other, enabling it to become strong and have an advantage over a young one. In limited sources of food by their parents, the other one, the strong one, kills the newborn. The newborn is killed. This is a natural phenomenon that helps this bird to keep the strong one that can easily survive to harsh conditions of this environment, the new environment they are being introduced to, rather than having very many eggs which are all weak and they are vulnerable to the harsh conditions in which they always live. This helps them to actually live offspring that are strong and better in this regard. Encroachments on their habitats are making these birds get extinct. Together with bush burnings and wetland burnings, which make these birds get extinct because they abandon their eggs and nests, leaving their laid eggs vulnerable to predators. These birds are mostly affected by poachers who shoot them down and kill them, and extension of urbanization in their habitats as they abandon their eggs, leave their eggs, because they are extremely shy birds that cannot lay eggs where they can be seen, so they need privacy and the wilderness. And in extensions of these urbanizations and people encroaching on their areas and poachers, it has made them be very, 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 very scarce. The total number of birds, of adult birds that still exist, about 6,000 birds. About 600,000 birds are still existing in the world, mostly found in these are in isolated places like Sudan and in Central Africa. However, in Uganda, there are about 5,000 plus birds here that we have in Uganda.